Hi, my name is Saad, and today I'm going to shortly talk about my practical task 3.1p, and I'll walk through the course and then run it. It's divided in 10 parts. For the first part, I created a double array with 10 elements and filled each other one individually by index. Then I printed each element. For part 2 does the same thing but with a for loop instead of writing each line by hand. One loop to fill the array and the other to print it. And for part 3, it sums up a student's marks using array length instead of a fixed number, so it doesn't matter how big the array is. And for part 4, part 4, it reads the name of 6 students from user and stores them in a string array. And for part 5, part 5 reads values from the user and then loops through to find the largest and the smallest by comparing each element. And for part 6, it's a 2D array. It's printed using a nested loop where the outer loop is for rows and the inner loop is for columns. And for part 7, it uses a list instead of an array, so the size doesn't need to be fixed in advance. And I randomly decided the name of the students. This is part 8. This is the palindrome method. It compares elements from the front and the back of the array moving inward. If any pair doesn't match, it returns false. And for part 9, this is for merging. It first checks both list and sorts using a helper method. If either isn't stored, it returns null. Otherwise, it merges them in order. Yep. And for part 10, this is array conversion. It goes through the 2D array column by column, and inside each column then row by row, and then pick out the odd numbers. And now I'll run the code. And here is the double array, the loop version. Here is the double array, the loop version, and the total and the average for the student marks. And now for the names. Okay. And now for part 5, I will put 5 random numbers and then it will find the smallest to the largest one. Now it's 5 numbers. Okay, random value. As you can see, it shows the largest value is 50 and the smallest one is 3. And the part 6 just shows the 2-dimensional array. And now for part 7, I'll just enter a couple of names from the list. And for the last part, as you can see, the palindrome and the merge and the array conversion all ran automatically, which is with the test data I hard coded in the main, and it matches the expected outforms from the touch sheet. So this is my submission. Thanks.